For Cherokee, a sophomore, Sean Cronin. And for Spencer, a sophomore, Mikey Jordan. At 195 pounds for ELC, Xavion McMurray. For Cherokee, a sophomore, Samuel Collins. And for Spencer, a junior, Rogan Sire. At 220 pounds for ELC, Nick Lyman. For Cherokee, a junior, Dawson Dukeman. And for Spencer, a freshman, Logan Huckfeld. And at 285 for ELC, a freshman, Jess Christensen. For Cherokee, Nathan Fish. And for Spencer, a junior, Xander Cheevers. ELC is coached by head coach Gable Bonner, assistants Blake Journey, Tony Hogue, and Dave Polo. For Cherokee, the head coach Austin Todd, assisted by Brent Kudum and CJ Singer. For Spencer, coach Adam Gress, David Schaefer, Cody Huskfeld, John Vendlin, Bob Fullhart, and Clint Gator. The referees for tonight is Dr. Nick Helmick and Matt Renicky. Will you all please stand for the national anthem? The first duel tonight will be between Cherokee and Spencer, followed by ELC and Cherokee, and then ELC and Spencer. Could Kate Crease please come to the head table? Tonight's duels will
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Jason Wood, announcing tonight for KCHE at the Cherokee, Spencer, and Esterville Lincoln Central Wrestling Meet. Started the evening with the 170-pound weight class. That just finished up, and Spencer was able to win that one. So they have a 3-0 lead here in the duel. This 182 pounds. I don't think they're doing it live on track wrestling tonight, so I'll have to take a stab at some names if we don't hear it from the announcer here. This Cherokee and Spencer in the first duel, and this is the second match of the varsity. We're in the first period here at 182 pounds. No score yet, 37 seconds in the period. And Cherokee with the takedown right at the end of the first period. It's going to take a 2-0 lead into the second. Cherokee's choice, and he's going to defer. Wrestler from Spencer, I believe Mikey Jordan, sophomore, he's going to take down. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, here. Okay, this is a JV match. I think they had announced it wrong here, but this is Brennan Stodden from Cherokee, 138-pound JV wrestler. Is this Tyson Larson? Yeah, okay. He's wrestling Tyson Larson from Spencer, also sophomore, as well as Stodden.
Go to the Varsity, you can see this big kid over here in the black shirt. That's what I'm taking for. That'll be the start of Varsity. In the black shirt, that's here. That'll be the first Varsity.
They go out of bounds. Stodden with the 6-3 lead here, adding some near fall here in the second period. Stodden working a chicken wing here on top, and the wrist. Not able to keep it. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. He still has a 3-point lead. Arnold gets to his feet, but Stodden brings him back down with some authority. Arnold trying to roll through, but not quite able to get it. Stodden almost got some leverage here for some near fall, but they run out of time in the period. It's going to be third period, and Stodden's choice. He's going to start on bottom here to start the third period. JV match here at 138 pounds. Cherokee and Spencer duel. Brennan Stodden and Tyson Larson. Stodden of Cherokee on the bottom with the 6-3 lead. Oh, Larson locks up a cradle. And he's going to turn Stodden and get some near fall out of this. Oh, and he gets the fall. So Larson, down 3 points, comes back in the third period to lock up the cradle and the fall for Spencer. I believe that is going to be the end of our JV matches. You see the captains and the coaches coming out to do the coin toss at the beginning of the match. In the coin toss before the match, they're deciding whose choice it will be in the second period for the duel. So they flip the coin, and looks like Cherokee might have won. They decide which matches they will get their choice in. So you get odd or even. So the first match being an odd number, number 1, that team will get its choice to start the second period. Before the duel, right before the wrestlers weigh in, they draw one of the weight classes, and that match or that weight class will be starting the duel. Tonight, 170 pounds was drawn. 170-pound freshman wrestler for Cherokee, Brendan Fish, having a great season this year. Only a loss or 2 on the season, actually.
The first duel started at 170 pounds. Please report to the head table.
Yeah, Brendan Fish reporting for Cherokee, and we'll see who the Spencer wrestler is going to be. They have listed Mikey Jordan in Max Schmidt listed in the program. And that looks like who it is. Kind of nice. Yeah, Spencer wrestlers have their name on the back of their singlet, so it's nice to be able to tell who they are. Sometimes it's even hard knowing the Cherokee wrestlers, which ones are which. Especially with all the permed hair this year. Fish in right away on the takedown, and he takes a 2-point lead on Schmidt here at 170 pounds as they go out of bounds. Fish is going to choose to start neutral again, which gives Schmidt 1 point, but they'll start again on their feet. Probably going to look at another takedown here. Fish in on another double leg takedown, and he scores another 2. Takes a 4-1 lead here in the first period. We'll see if he decides to go to work on top here and try and turn him for a fall, or maybe cut him loose again for another takedown. Looks like he has a nice chicken wing locked up there. Has a 1-arm trap behind him there with the chicken wing. And they go out of bounds once again. So the official will bring them back to the center, restart them here. So Fish goes right back to the chicken wing, and he gets him turned for some near fall. And the top wrestler gets the bottom wrestler's shoulders within a 45-degree angle of the mat. The ref will start to count. If they can hold them there for 5 seconds, they get 3 points. Anything between 2 seconds and 4 seconds, they get 2 points. So Fish picked up a 3-point near fall there with his chicken wing. And he's kind of running a nice leg Turk and crossface here. And he's going to pick up 2 more. Runs the score up now to 9-1. In folk style wrestling that wrestlers do in high school, a 15-point margin is called a technical fall. And so the match would be over. So if Fish would be able to run this up to 16-1, the match would end just like it was a pin. So, and Fish decides to let Schmidt go again, gives him the escape and another point, and shoots right back in, gets another takedown, and goes right back to work on that leg Turk and crossface. Not a very comfortable position to be in. That's going to end the first period. Fish with an 11-2 lead. Looks like we got a little blood time going on.
I'll run some ads.
Yeah, that's fine.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown.
So we're going to start the second period here. It was Brendan's choice, and he decided to start neutral again. Probably good decision since he's had several takedowns here in this match so far. And Brendan scores another takedown, and goes ahead and cuts him loose again. 13-3 lead now here in the second period. In with another shot and another takedown. So, with that 15-point lead, Brendan Fish is going to win this one 18-5. So check fall gives the Cherokee Braves 5 team points. And it'll move us right along to 182 pounds.
At 182 pounds, Cherokee
And
is open. Mikey Jordan.
looks like Cherokee will be open at 182 tonight. And Mikey Jordan took the forfeit for Spencer, and that's going to give them 6 points.
Cherokee is open.
Looks like Cherokee's going to be open at 195 pounds also. So after the forfeits, Spencer takes a 12-5 lead here in the duel and brings us up to 220 pounds.
220 pounds.
220 pounds is going to be Logan Huckfelt, a freshman for Spencer, and Cherokee Jr., Dawson Dukeman.
Professor Logan Huckman.
A little different style you might see wrestling here, the upper weights, 220 pounds. And Huckfelt in on a nice single leg shot and able to score the takedown. Takes a 2-0 lead here in the first period. Kind of on the edge there, and they work themselves off. So we'll go back to the center and start over here again. Dukeman for Cherokee and Huckfelt for Spencer. Dukeman down 2-0 here. Huckfelt trying to work a chicken wing back and capture the far wrist there. And he does get Dukeman turned with the chicken wing. Oh, Dukeman trying to fight off his back, but not able to do it. And Huckfelt comes up with the pin for the Tigers. And that's going to give them an 18-5 lead here in the duel. And that'll bring us up to the 285-pound class, the heavyweights. Xander Shevers is going to pick up the forfeit for Spencer. He makes the lead here 24-5 in favor of Spencer. Really hard when you get those open weight classes to try and keep up in the dual team scores. So now we start back down at the bottom of the weight classes with the 106-pound class. This is Simon Mummert for Cherokee. He's also a junior. And he's taking on Chase Cathon, a junior from Spencer. Mummert in on a nice shot, and he picks up the takedown and a 2-point lead. Oh, has the legs kind of split. Nice. Drags Cawthorn back out to the middle, and the official's going to stop it on a potentially dangerous call. Not too sure what was dangerous about that one, but we'll start again. Oh, Mummert locks up a nice cradle, and he's going to get at least a couple near fall out of this one as he tries to crank it over again. Not quite able to do it, so he decides to switch off to the other side. Picks up another 2-point near fall. And goes for the cradle on the other side. Going to get some more near fall out of that one. With the takedown and his first 2-point near fall, he's up 4-0 now in the match. A little under a minute to go here in the first period. Mummert doing a nice job of tightening that up. He's just going to settle in, try and get that other shoulder to come down. Kind of underneath his shoulder the way that he has his cradle locked up. So he kind of has to adjust it to be able to get a fall out of it. Not quite able to do that, and they go out of bounds. And Mummert picks up another 3-point near fall. Makes his lead 7-0 with 36 seconds to go here in the first period. Oh, and Mummert gives up the reversal. Makes our score 7-2 now in favor of Mummert. And Cawthorn goes to work here on top. And that's going to end the first period with Mummert up 7-2. It's going to be Mummert's choice, and he's going to defer to Cawthorn. Cawthorn's going to start on the bottom. So we'll see if Mummert goes right back to those cradles he was working. And he does right off the whistle. Oh, doesn't quite get it locked up. Mummert puts in a leg. Still kind of working a cradle on the far side. It's kind of getting dangerously high, though. And Cawthorn able to pop out of it for another reversal. It's now 7-4 in favor of Mummert. Minute 30 to go here in the second period. Mummert up to his feet, but not quite able to get away. So Mummert with the 3-point lead here in the second period. We've got about a minute to go, and he's on the bottom. Cawthorn goes to the chicken wing. Kind of working that on the side, trying to get Mummert turned here. Mummert doing a pretty good job of fighting him off so far. So they go out of bounds, and we'll go back to the middle to start over again. Mummert still on the bottom, still with a 3-point lead. 29 seconds to go in the second period. Cawthorn kind of trying to drive that chicken wing. Mummert able to come up with it the first time. Oh, and he is able to roll through with it. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Went all the way around Cawthorn's arm. And that's going to end the second period. Going to be Mummert's choice, and he's going to go on the bottom. Maybe would have gone on top there with the way his cradles were working. Or possibly neutral, since he got a nice takedown in the first period. But he's going to start on the bottom. We'll see if he is able to get away here. It's always a little tough coming back that first meet after Christmas. Kind of had that Christmas break to relax, and probably had to spend most of this week getting back down onto weight and getting ready to go for the second half of the season. Mummert goes for a switch, but doesn't get his hand cleared, and Cawthorn able to come around behind with it again, counter it. Mummert still with a 3-point lead, and he gets warned for stalling here on the bottom. If the official feels one of the wrestlers is kind of avoiding wrestling, you hit him with the stall warning. First, you just get a warning. Second stall, you give up a point. Next one, another point. Then a 2-point, and then you'd actually be disqualified. Cawthorn has a very nice chicken wing. Not quite able to turn Mummert with it so far. Mummert doing a nice job of fighting it off. Not quite able to get him into a near fall count. Now he does. So 28 seconds to go here. Cawthorn going to need to pin Mummert to beat him. The 3-point near fall he get from this, excuse me, would make our score tied. Oh, just 12 seconds left in the match. And Cawthorn comes up with a big pin for Spencer. That takes their lead to a 30-5 lead here in the duel. Mummert not very happy with the way that that one ended up. Takes us up to 113 pounds. Calvin Brown for Cherokee, sophomore. And he'll be taking on Gabe Cawthorn, a freshman from Spencer. Possibly a brother to that wrestler we just saw at 106. Brown goes for the head throw right off the whistle and misses. Gives up the takedown to Cawthorn. So Cawthorn with a 2-0 lead here at the 113-pound weight class. Brown doing a nice job of getting his hips out. Should have the reversal there. I'm not sure. He does have his leg hooked, and he's working a cradle on the other side. But the official's still not giving anything. Cawthorn's still holding on to the right leg of Brown. There, Brown clears the leg and gets the reversal. Makes our score 2-2 here at 113 pounds. And Cawthorn able to get get the reversal back on Brown, and goes ahead 4-2 in this match. Cawthorn trying to work an arm back, and Brown able to get out and get himself a takedown right into a nice single leg. Goes in for the trip and gets the takedown. So Brown with a nice little 3-point shuffle there. I think he should have 5. He should be 5-4. So we got a little blood time. Looks like Calvin is made a little nosebleed there. Georgia now.
And we build for you. At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
All right, so that ends the first period here. Cawthorn with the 7-4 lead over Brown, and he's going to defer. Brown's going to go neutral again. Had a couple of really nice takedowns. And Cawthorn takes a shot of his own and comes up with the takedown. And takes a 9-4 lead in this one. And they go out of bounds. Brown comes out for the escape. Makes it 9-5 in this one, favor of Cawthorn. Oh, and Brown with a nice go behind. And he gets a takedown of his own. Now 7-9 in favor of Cawthorn. Ooh, almost some near fall there. Brown getting dangerously high here again. Cawthorn able to come out with the reversal. He's going to take 11-7 lead in this one here in the second. Cawthorn goes for the near fall, turns him with the chicken wing. Brown bridging all the way up on the top of his head. 27 seconds to go here yet in the second period. Brown's going to have to get an arm through to get out of this one. The ref gave us the fake pin move. Lifted his hand up but did not hit the mat. And that's going to end the period. So Brown fights it off. Cawthorn is going to pick up another 3-point near fall. Stretch his lead out to 14-7 as we go into the third period, and it's going to be his choice. And he's going to go neutral this time. So interestingly enough, we start all 3 periods from neutral in this one. Brown getting the first takedown and Cawthorn getting the first takedown in the second period. Cawthorn in on a nice shot right to Brown's back. Picks up the 2, and now he's going to pick up some near fall. look strange in high school wrestling, but they changed the rule. If either supporting parts of either wrestler are still in bounds, they're considered in bounds. So even though Brown was all the way out of the circle with his shoulders, still able to get the fall for Cawthorn. That's going to take us to 120 pounds. Colin Pick for Cherokee. Colin, a sophomore. He'll be taking on Cage Lohman, sophomore from Spencer. Spencer now up 36-5 in the duel. So looking pretty tough for the Braves. Oh, Pick was doing a nice job of keeping his feet there, but he does give up the takedown to Lohman, and they go out of bounds. So Lohman with a 2-0 lead here in the first period at 120 pounds. Lohman puts a leg in and able to turn Pick. And again, outside the circle, but supporting points still in bounds. Now they go out. So Lohman's going to pick up 3 near fall. Makes it 5-0 here in favor of Lohman. We'll start over here with Pick on the bottom. Pick doing a nice job of coming up. Lohman not able to bring him back to the mat. Excuse me. Pick with the escape. Makes it 5-1 now. Oh. Lohman hits him with a pretty mean crossface. Right into a headlock on the mat, and this one's over. Lohman picks up the pin over Pick with just 5 seconds left in the first period.
At 126 pounds for Cherokee, Taylor Vandervoort. And for Spencer, Jackson Schultz.
That takes us to 126 pounds. Freshman Taylor Vandervoort getting the start tonight at 126 pounds. He's taking on Jackson Schultz, sophomore from Spencer. Well, no score here yet in this one, as they're locked up pretty tight. Kind of circling towards the edge of the mat over here on the far side. And they go out of bounds. Neither wrestler really taking much of a shot yet. Schultz kind of went for a little knee pick single there, but didn't really commit to it. Now he does. Vandervoort doing a nice job of fighting off the head. And they go out of bounds, and the ref is going to say no score. So we're still neutral. 49 seconds to go here in the first period, and no score. 126 pounds, Cherokee's Taylor Vandervoort and Jackson Schultz of Spencer. And Schultz able to come up with the takedown. Vandervoort doing a nice job of fighting it off there till the very end. And that ends the first period. 2-0 lead for Schultz. And it's going to be his choice. He's going to defer. Vandervoort's going to start on the bottom. Vandervoort started a little early there on the bottom. Gets a caution. And now Red's going to get a caution. Didn't quite get on right. That waist hand has to be right in the middle of the bottom man's stomach. Not far enough in or too far in, and you get a caution. Vandervoort did a nice job of turning on the bottom. Schultz riding his wrist, though. Schultz trying to work a chicken wing in here. And kind of pulls Vandervoort back onto his hips. And able to get a little tilt here for some back points. It's one of those moves you can't quite pin someone with, but pretty good to score some near fall. Vandervoort could clear his arm. He could maybe catch Schultz's head there, but not quite able to clear his arm there from the bottom. They're going to go out of bounds here, and Schultz is going to pick up the 3 near fall. Makes his lead 5-0 here in the second period. And he catches Vandervoort with that same chicken wing tilt. He's got locked up pretty tight this time. And Schultz picks up the fall. 15 seconds to go in the second period. So it makes our dual score Spencer 48, Cherokee 5. And we move up to the 132-pound weight class with senior Michael Burkhart. And he's going to take on TJ Arnold, senior from Spencer. Arnold in on a shot. Burkhart tries to catch his head, but Arnold able to adjust and get the takedown. Arnold going right for a cradle. And he picks up the fall on Burkhart. 1:24 to go in the first period. So next we'll go to the 138-pound weight class. Another Cherokee senior, Bryce Kramer. And he'll be taking on Bryson Blair, senior from Spencer.
Cherokee, Bryce Kramer.
So Bryce and Bryson, this one. Cherokee senior Bryce Kramer signed to run track and field and cross country at Morningside College next year. Was glad to see him out for wrestling again this year. Oh, working the edge of the mat and they go off. No score. And we'll go back to the center neutral here. So 138-pound weight class, no score yet in this one. Both wrestlers still kind of feeling each other out. Both made a couple shot attempts, but oh, Kramer just about had the go behind. And Blair able to come around and get the 2. So 2-0 here in this one. Bryce Kramer on the bottom now. See if he can work his way back out. Blair kind of trying to work a cradle there. And now he goes to a leg ride. Trying to split Kramer's legs there. Now goes back up to an arm. Attempt at a guillotine. Yeah, it's as painful as it sounds. And he's able to get Kramer into a near fall and goes for a headlock. But we're going to run out of time. First period. Excuse me. And Blair going to have a 5-0 lead. He defers to Kramer, and Kramer wants to start neutral. So 5-0 here. Blair with the lead. Kramer in on the shot and drives him out of bounds. Oh, Blair starts a little early and he gets a caution. So they start neutral here in the second period again. We'll see if Kramer can finish that takedown this time. Oh, in nice on a head and underhook. Not able to quite get it, but takes him down to his back. Oh, and they're not going to give either wrestler anything as they call him out of bounds. Probably a good call. No points there. Blair in on a single leg shot now as they get close to the edge again. Kramer trying to fight off and get his legs and hips down. Blair able to get his back, but they go out of bounds. So still neutral. Still both wrestlers working for a takedown here. 49 seconds to go in the second period. Kramer working a Russian tie-up here. Trying to work that right arm of Blair. And they go out of bounds once again. So 33 seconds to go here in the second period. Blair with a 5-0 lead. Kramer working some double underhooks. Going to try that head and underhook throw again here, I think. Oh, he had it locked up nice, but they go out of bounds. So they go back to the center here once again. 10 seconds to go now in the second period. Blair still with that 5-0 lead. All right, going to be Blair's choice here to start the third. And he's going to go on the bottom. So we'll see if maybe Kramer can get a turn here. Oh, Blair hits a nice Granby roll. Gets the standing reversal on Kramer. Ooh, but brings him down awful hard. And he's going to get the illegal slam call. Kramer shaking his head. Tells coach, I'm all right. Let's go again. So 7-1 now our score with Blair in the lead. And Kramer's going to start on the bottom this time. Kramer up to his feet. But Blair brings him back down towards the edge of the mat. Kramer doing a nice job trying to fight his way out here. Blair working for a chicken wing. Kramer to his feet once again. And again they go out of bounds. With all the out of bounds, might be the longest match of the night. So Blair now with the leg right in, working a power half on the far side. Really putting a lot of torque on that shoulder of Kramer's. Trying to get him turned here. End of the third. Blair picks up the three-point near fall. Kramer able to come out the back door. Picks up the reversal. Makes it 10-3. 30 seconds to go here. Kramer's going to need the fall to win this one. Oh, and Kramer steps in. But Blair able to roll through with it. And we had some knees twisted up there in that mess. And the official says potentially dangerous. And we'll start again. With only 9 seconds left to go in this one. We'll see if Kramer can make some magic here. Not quite able to pull back in that lead that Blair had built up. So Kramer going to lose that one 10-3. But with the 7-point victory, only be 3 team points. Makes our dual team score Spencer 57 and Cherokee 5. And we go up to 145 pounds. Senior Damon Williams. And for Spencer, Cal Teague. So 145 pounds here. Senior Damon Williams for Cherokee. Taking on Cale Teague, sophomore from Spencer. Oh, Williams. Nice duck under attempt. Doesn't quite make it. Spinning for the go around here. But Teague able to get his hips. Comes around for two. Williams trying to come out from the bottom. Teague able to get him back down to the mat. They go out and we'll start over again. Williams going to be on the bottom. So it's still 2-0 here in this one. Just 17 seconds left to go in the first period. Williams on the bottom. Teague starts a little... Oh, no. Didn't get on right, looks like. Thought maybe Williams jumped a little bit there. He was really quick off the whistle, but maybe he's just that quick. Williams trying to set up the switch. Not quite able to clear his hips there. Teague doing a nice job of keeping Williams' head on the mat. It's really hard to come up that way. Not quite able to get him turned. We're going to go to the second period. Williams going to defer to Teague, and Teague's going to start on the bottom here in the second period. So Teague with just a 2-point lead. Let's see if Williams can maybe score some back points here. Get himself back in this one. Teague going for a wing roll there. Not quite able to get it. Williams doing a nice job running a spiral ride. Blocking in the outside leg. Then Teague not able to turn him with that wing roll. And we go out of bounds. And we'll start back at the middle. Two weights left after this one, 152 and 160. Teague trying to turn. Williams able to stay behind him so far. Trying to lock up a cradle here. Teague kind of in on that leg of Williams and kind of has his knee twisted at a funny angle there. So the official calls it potentially dangerous and we start again. Williams still on top here in the second period, but behind in the score 2-0. Williams cranking on that half. Or maybe it's just a wrist. Maybe I think he just has a wrist. A lot of power there. And we'll start in the middle once again. Teague up to his feet, and he gets turned. Scores the escape on Williams. Goes up 3-0 now in the second period. Williams could really use a takedown here, get back in this one. And it's going to be Williams' choice here to start the third. And he's going to go on the bottom. So we'll see if Williams can come up with an escape or a reversal here to get the third period going. Works on that switch again. Not quite able to get it. Oh, kind of turns over his own back. But not able to give up any back points, so that was good. Teague kind of trying to work a wrist under there. Maybe trying to set up a cradle. With a 3-0 lead, I don't think he's probably going to work too hard on top here. Oh, Williams goes for a switch, but pops to his feet. Oh, not quite able to get turned around. Came back down to the mat pretty hard there, too. You can hear it from up here. So, minute 3 left to go in this one. Teague with just a 3-point lead. Oh, Williams goes for a Granby. Not quite able to finish it. Pretty good move if you can clear your feet and hit it fast enough you can get some separation, but Teague does a nice job of following it around. Teague reaching for a half. Williams controlling his wrist, keeping him out of it. 23 seconds to go here in this one. Teague gets Williams' turn, but only gets a 1 count. Williams' arm kind of stuck in there and gets caught. So 5 seconds to go here. Let's see what Williams got up his sleeve. Up to his feet, but Teague brings him back down. They do give him the escape there at the end. And Williams comes up just a little short in this one, 3-1. Takes our team score to Spencer 60, Cherokee 5. And we go into our second to the last weight of the night, 152 pounds. Mac Wall wrestling for Cherokee.
At 152 for Spencer, Cole Rudder.
And Cole Rudder for Spencer.
And for Cherokee, Mac Wall.
Rudder in with the shot and the takedown Rudder right here on Wall. Going to work on a head lever here on the left side. It's Wall down to the mat. And he's going to let Wall go. He'll try to work some takedowns, I'm guessing. And on a nice swing single and cuts it to a double. And gets another takedown. Goes up 4-1. And he's going to cut Wall loose again. And we got blood time red.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
All right, we're back here at 152 pounds. Mac Wall giving up some takedowns here in the first. Cole Rudder with his fourth takedown here. And an 8-3 lead here in the first period. And Wall not quite able to get out. And that's going to take us to the end of the first period here. With Rudder with an 8-4 lead. Checking on the score there. Spencer thought maybe they had one more takedown there. I think they gave Wall an escape, but it was so fast with the takedown with Rudder, I think they are just saying no change. Rudder takes a seat on the mat, take a little break, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so they didn't give Wall that last escape. Not enough time in between there. And we start the second here with Wall on top. Quickly, Rudder gets the reversal. Goes up 10-3. Slides the leg in for a crossbody ride, but it's kind of falling off the side there. Technically, probably want to go across the hips with that. Oh, Wall makes a nice switch turn, but he didn't clear his arms. Kind of trapped behind his back there as they go back down to the mat, but makes a nice recovery and doesn't give him any back points. Wall does a nice job getting his hips out. Rudder brings him back down to the mat, though. Rudder brings the armbar back. Working on Wall's chin. We'll try and hook that other arm underneath Wall's and grab Wall's arm that's behind his back. And the move the Braves call the farmer, but oh, he does get it locked up. Wall on his knees, though, so got a chance to fight it off here, maybe. Oh, Rudder takes him back down to the mat. But not able to turn it. He lets it go. So that's good for Wall. Usually that moves one of the ending ones. You get in that and it's over. Rudder trying to run a head lever now, but doesn't quite get the leverage he needs on it to either bring that back or slide his head underneath. Now he's trying to slide his head under to go for a half, but not able to get it. Wall doing a nice job of fighting things off from the bottom. Oh, tries to get out to turn, and Rudder able to pull him straight back to his back and get some near fall. And we run out of time in the second, but Rudder going to pick up 3 more. So he goes up 13-3 here to start the third, and it's going to be Wall's choice. And Wall's going to go on top. So we'll see if Wall can come up with something on the top here. Oh, Rudder does a nice job of clearing his hips. Goes for a Peterson roll, but kind of misses. Wall holding on top there. He's not holding on to much. Rudder flips his hips over top of Wall somehow and comes up with the reversal. Just kind of body control with that one. Going for that head lever again. Wall doing a great job of fighting on the bottom, though. And Rudder turns it into a chicken wing. Blocking that far elbow and trying to bring it around. Wall's got to clear that arm if he can. And he gets Wall turned with that chicken wing. Just a near fall again. Wall in trouble. Just keeping that far shoulder up. A lot of time left in this one, though. 40 seconds to go. Got to be hurting that shoulder from underneath, but Rudder not quite able to get the leverage to bring it down. Now he kind of scoops Wall's head up with his leg. Wall doing a great job of fighting it off so far. And that's going to end it. Wall able to hold out. Gives up the 18-3 technical fall, but does not get pinned. So it takes us to the last match of the Cherokee and Spencer duel for the varsity anyway. Possibly might have some JV matches after this one, but it's going to be Carson Furman for Cherokee Jr. and Isaiah Spencer from Spencer, a senior.
Isaiah Spencer. And for Cherokee, Carson Furman.
And Spencer in on a nice fireman takedown. And he brings Furman down to the mat for the 2-point takedown. And he goes right to work with the bar arm, trying to get his hand underneath there to hook that farmer up. But Furman felt it coming and was able to block that hand. Now Furman trying to dig his other arm out there from underneath. Isaiah Spencer on top trying to work it out. And they go out of bounds, so we'll start over here in the middle. Isaiah Spencer with the 2-point lead on Carson Furman. Oh, Spencer doing a pretty nice job of riding on top of Furman here. Furman having a hard time coming up from the bottom. So we go into the second period here. Isaiah Spencer with the 2-point lead. And I believe Furman chose to go down, and Spencer said, I'm going to cut him loose. Let's start on our feet. So it's 2-1 as we start the second period from neutral. So Isaiah Spencer with a couple shots on Furman. Furman able to hold him off. Spencer goes for that fireman again, and again gets Furman down to the mat with it. Goes up 4-1 here in the second. Now turning Furman with the leg Turk. And he's going to pick up a couple near fall out of it, I think. Yeah, picks up 2 more. Makes it 6-1. And we're going to start over and go back to the middle here once again. So Spencer goes back to work on top here. Trying to bring back one of those arms of Furman's. Furman pretty strong on the bottom. Just not able to get those wrists cleared. And they're going to call Furman for stalling here on the bottom. Not a whole lot he can do, though, with Spencer tying up both of his wrists. So third period, Isaiah Spencer's choice. And he chooses to start neutral once again. Right back in on that fireman. Hits it again. This time tries to catch Furman with the crossface and leg Turk again for some near fall. Not quite able to get him turned, though. I think Furman felt that one coming that time. Isaiah Spencer working that leg Turk again. He's got the 8-1 lead here in the third. It's about a minute and a half to go. Catches Furman there, and I think he's going to get, 2-point near fall out of the turn. Makes it 10-1. Oh, does a nice tilt, and then gets Furman for the fall. 55 seconds left to go in that one. So that's going to make our final score 71-5. Spencer with the win. And I believe we'll have Cherokee and Esterville coming up in the next duel. We'll probably have a little warm-up time in between here. Not quite sure how much, but we'll be back into that duel here shortly. Hey, we're back here in Esterville, starting Cherokee's second duel of the night. Cherokee and Esterville Lincoln Central. And it looks like we are at the 220-pound weight class. Dawson Dukeman from Cherokee. Not sure who he's wrestling. They've got Nick Lyman listed here on the program. And Dukeman with the takedown takes Lyman right to his back and picks up the fall. Oh, maybe that wasn't Dukeman. Who was that? Wow, that looked like Dukeman. Yeah, it was. Who was that? Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. That did look like Dawson Dukeman.
Yeah, it was a JV match.
I'm not sure who we would have there.
I know that wasn't Nick Lyman.
Oh, maybe that was Braden Campoff. Okay, that could be. Haven't seen Braden for a while. That was a JV match, but nice job, Braden. Sorry I got the wrong name there. Man, other than the headgear, that did look like Dawson Dukeman. So now we're doing the flip for Cherokee and Esterville Lincoln Central. And we'll get things underway here. Again, them deciding who would have their choice first in the second period. And I'm not sure if Esterville will be the red and we will be the green since they're red singlets, or we will be the red. I think we were the red in that last match. So I think we are the red team in this one. Normally the home team is green and the visiting team would be red. But there are a few teams that are red in their school colors, so they will be red when they're at home. So I think we're trying to decide that here before we start. We'll find out when that first match comes out here. This duel will start at 182 pounds, and Cherokee is open there, so we'll be giving up that one and 195, I believe. So Esterville, I think, does have some people listed there. So Ashton Bradley picks up the forfeit for ELC at 182 pounds. And we'll go to 195.
At 195 pounds for ELC,
Xavion McMurrin picks up the forfeit at 195 pounds. Wrestle him. Now it'll take us up to 220. That'll be Dawson Dukeman for Cherokee Jr. And I think he'll be taking on Nick Lyman from Esterville Lincoln Central. So they're getting the computer caught up here.
Nick Lyman. Cherokee is over.
Oh, Cherokee going to move Dawson up to 285 in this one. So they give Lyman the open at 220. Probably a good call on the Braves' part there. ELC has Jess Christensen listed, a freshman at 285. It doesn't look like he's anywhere near that 285 limit. And this is Dawson Dukeman for Cherokee. Junior. So Cherokee will be the red, being the away team, and Esterville the green. I thought maybe they'd flip-flop that. I know they do in Ames when Iowa State wrestles there, the red. But oh, Dukeman going right for the head throw, and he misses and gives up the takedown. Dukeman turns on the bottom and gets a leg. Let's see if he can drive in and finish this for the reversal. He's in a nice position here. He can come across the back and finish it. Maybe switch off to a double. There he goes. Oh, but Christensen able to get his hips back down to the mat. Blocks it nice. And he's going to come, well, maybe. Still out front. Dukeman able to get the leg again. Maybe if he can pull it in and sit Christensen down to his hip. Dukeman back to his feet. Oh, doesn't get separation, though, to get his escape point. And Christensen comes back around behind. No change, though. Christensen still with the 2-0 lead. And Dukeman with the nice roll-through reversal right to near fall. Dukeman able to roll him, not really get any kind of pinning combination locked up. But I don't think he's going to need one. And he picks up the fall. So good start for our first match that was wrestled here. The Braves give up 3 open weights. And then Dukeman comes up with the fall. Makes our team score 18-6 in favor of Estherville Lincoln Central. And it'll take us back around to the lower weights, starting at 106 pounds. Isaac Renicky for Estherville Lincoln Central. And Cherokee Junior Simon Mummert. As they get them checked in. So 106 pounds, Varsity. Mummert in on the shot and the takedown right off the whistle. Less than 5 seconds there on that one. Lets him go and picks up another one. Goes right into his cradle now. So picks up 2 near fall and cuts him loose one more time. I think Simon is a little upset with that first match, and he's going after it here in the second one. Oh, nice trapped arm cradle. Picks up another 2 near fall and lets him go one more time. So 10-3 already in this one. We haven't even wrestled for a minute. Mummert, another takedown and another cradle as he comes around and takes his near fall points. He's up 14-3 now. Sits through on a trapped arm tilt, but it gets kind of loose. Mummert with the leg in, but a little out of position. Is able to muscle Renicky over. Gets 3 more near fall, makes it 16-3. So here he's up 13. 2 more points and this one would be over. Mummert picks up the 3 and the technical fall. So Mummert wins that one 19-3. And picks up 5 more points for the Braves. Makes our team duel score Estherville 18 and Cherokee 11. And it'll take us up to 113 pounds. Haciel Castro for Estherville Lincoln Central, and Calvin Brown for Cherokee. So Castro with the takedown to start this match at 113 pounds. Castro trying to get Brown turned, but Brown does a nice job with his hips. Oh, almost gets out of it, but not quite. Doesn't give up any near fall, though. Goes for the same thing, and he gets it this time. Picks up the reversal. Makes this one 2-2. Brown throws a half in right away. Hard to get people turned from there, and Brown slips off the front. Castro picks up the reversal now. Goes ahead 4-2 in this one. Brown picks up another reversal, ties this one up at 4. Brown, very long wrestler for 113, so kind of hard for him to not get in bad position sometimes. Oh, he's got a nice cradle. I think he was pinned a few times there. We got the fake pin call there almost for a second again. But Brown comes up with the fall in this one. 10 seconds to go in the second period. And he pins the Braves into 17 points. Just 1 point off the Esterville Lincoln Central lead. Takes us to 120. Michael Hogue for Esterville Lincoln Central. And this is Colin Pick from Cherokee. Oh, Pick goes for it with the big head toss. They don't give it to him, though, and they actually give Hogue a point and then give Pick the escape. So we're 2-1 and we're neutral again. Not sure that was really control for either wrestler, but that's the way the official saw it. A minute to go here, first period. Hogan on another shot. And he takes Pick down to the mat. Nice job at controlling Pick's hips there. Pick gets the escape. 4-2 now. Hogue in the lead. So 4-2 in this one. We're here in the second period. Hogue still with the lead, and Pick on the bottom. Pick up to his feet, but not able to clear himself. And Hogue brings him back down to the mat. Oh, Pick, nice work with his hips there. Pops himself out. If he can get around behind, he's got the takedown, but he lets Hogue turn the corner. Oh, but he does get away on the edge. 3-4 now in favor of Hogue. It's going to be a tight one, I think. Hogan on another shot, but he's not able to finish it on the edge. 38 seconds to go here in the second period. And we'll go back to the middle to start over again. Still 3-4. Oh, Pick takes a shot. Oh! Doesn't get the takedown. Just runs out of time. Another second, I think he'd had the takedown there. Third period, and we're going to start neutral. Hopefully Pick can get another shot like he ended the second period with. So, both wrestlers showing a little sign of wear in this one. Like I said, that first one back after Christmas is always kind of tough. Pick having had a match already. Oh, Pick in on a shot. Kind of goes to power Hogue over, and Hogue able to fight it off. Hogan on another shot. And they are tied up, and the referee calls a stalemate. And they'll start over again. Still neutral. This one really anybody's match. 37 seconds to go. Pick down 1 point. But a takedown would give him the lead, 5-4. Pick it on the shot. Still fighting. Hogue trying to get his legs back. Pick dumps him, but Hogue able to roll through with it. Oh, and we run out of time. Wow. That couldn't be any closer of a finish, I think, in that one. Pick in on some nice shots, just not able to get any of them finished. We're going to go up to 126 pounds now.
At 126 pounds.
Taylor Vandervoort for Cherokee.
Taylor Vandervoort for ELC. Quentin Marquez.
And Quentin Marquez for Esterville Lincoln Central. So Vandervoort a freshman and Marquez a sophomore. Marquez in on the takedown. Looks like Marquez trying to lock up a cradle. I'm not sure he can quite get it, though. Vandervoort pretty long for 126 pounds. Vandervoort trying to dig his hands out here from the bottom. Marquez goes to work on the wrist. Vandervoort coming back up to his base again. Marquez goes for the half. Vandervoort does a pretty nice job fighting it off. Marquez working that 2-on-1. And kind of working a T-bar tilt there. Marquez goes for the half, and Vandervoort tries to hit the roll. Doesn't quite get it finished. Well, Marquez almost gets him to his back for back points, but Vandervoort able to hold it out. Going to be his choice. He's going to defer. And Marquez is going to start neutral. Marquez in on another shot and takedown. Goes up 4-0 here in this one at 126 pounds with Cherokee's Taylor Vandervoort. And he's going to cut Vandervoort loose. So now 4-1. Marquez in on the shot. Vandervoort tries to kind of counter with a quarter Nelson. Oh, Vandervoort went for the headlock but missed. And Marquez with another takedown. 6-1 now ahead as he gets Vandervoort turned to his back. Looks like he has a chicken wing locked up. And I think he might have Vandervoort's wrist tied up on the other arm. That's pretty hard to get out of. But he lets go of it. And I think he's going to pick up 3 if he finally lets it go. Picks up 3, goes back to that T-bar tilt. Vandervoort can dig his hand out from the bottom there. Maybe work himself up. 9-1 now, Marquez in the lead. And that ends the second period. 9-1 our score. It's going to be Vandervoort's choice. And I hope he goes on top. Had a hard time getting out there from the bottom. He's been taken down a few times. So I hope he tries himself. Ooh, he's going to go down again. Vandervoort up to his feet, but Marquez able to bring him back down. And he's going to pick up some more near fall here. Makes it 12-1 here. Vandervoort's first matches of the season tonight, and jumping in varsity. That's a tough call for the freshman. Marquez not really doing much from on top now. Just kind of holding on. Minute 15 to go here. Vandervoort looking for any kind of opening he can get back to his feet. And they're going to hit Vandervoort for the stall call. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hit Marquez for a stall call. He goes into that T-bar tilt again. And he picks up the fall. So that brings us up to 132 pounds. Senior Michael Burkhart. And we'll see who Esterville's going to put out here. I think they might be giving this one to Burkhart.
Michael Burkhart.
And they are. So they're going to give Burkhart the forfeit there.
At 138 pounds for ELC, Morgan David. For Cherokee.
So now we go to 138 pounds. This is Morgan Dalen from Esterville Lincoln Central. And the Cherokee Braves throwing in Brennan Stodden. And he gets a nice takedown to start out. Esterville Lincoln Central ahead 27-23 in this duel. Stodden goes for the chicken wing, tilts it over the opposite way, which is a pretty nice way to dump it if you can do that. And he's going to pick up some near fall out of it. He gets 3. 5-0 now. He's in the lead. Stodden going back to work from the top here. Working a head lever. And he works that back. No, didn't quite get the chicken wing. Be nice if we could get the fall here out of Stodden, throwing him in the lineup here at 138. Wonder if maybe they're bumping the rest of the lineup up. Looks like Bryce Kramer is getting ready over there, so I'm thinking they're going to move him up. 52 possibly. Stodden working hard here on top. Trying to hook up some kind of pinning combination. Looks like he's going for a farmer there again. And we run out of time here in the first. Stodden with a 5-0 lead. It's going to be Green's choice. He's going to defer and Stodden takes neutral. Stodden in another shot, picks up another takedown, gives him a 7-0 lead here. Minute 39 to go in the second period. Stodden now working a cradle, not quite able to lock it up. So he goes back to work on that head lever, brings it back into an arm bar. There he goes to a half now. That's a good combination. Half and a bar arm. Oh. But Dalen was able to roll through there with it. Does pick up some near fall, though. He's up 9-0 now. So he does have the major decision. That would give the Braves an extra team point. 4 team points instead of 3 for a regular decision. He's got that bar arm hooked again. Lets it go and goes for a half. He's got that locked up pretty tight. And he gets the fall. So adding Brendan Stodden in at 138. Well, that helped the lineup that time. Now it looks like we're bumping Bryce Kramer up to 145 now. I'm guessing he'll be taking on Brigham Vermees.
At 145 pounds for Cherokee, Bryce Kramer. For ELC, Brigham Vermees.
So we go into step 2 of the Braves experiment. Bumping some people around in this one. Hopefully we get some good matchups. This Bryce Kramer, our usual 138-pound varsity wrestler, bumping up to 145 pounds. Take on Brigham Vermees, ELC. Both wrestlers working some setups for their takedowns here. Circling, tapping the head, changing the level. Both of them haven't taken a real deep shot yet. After that last pin, Cherokee takes the lead, 29-27. As we go to our older part of the lineup, Kramer and Burkhart. No score in this one yet. Only 25 seconds to go in the first period. Vermees in on the shot, but he runs out of time, not able to finish. So no score. And it's going to be Kramer's choice. He's going to defer. And Vermees is going to start on the bottom. So we'll see if Kramer can ride and Vermees can get away from the bottom. Vermees comes up, but Kramer does a nice job bringing him back down to the mat. Vermees trying to tripod up, or quad pod as they call it in the Olympic wrestling. Vermees to his feet, Kramer with the chicken wing. Brings him back down to the mat. Oh, Kramer with the trapped arm chicken wing. Hard to get him turned, though, from their knees with that. But he's doing a nice job of riding. Working a chicken wing again. Kramer bringing him back down to the mat, but Vermees pops up once again. Kramer with the chicken wing. Vermees trying to turn, grabs the head, and he is able to get the escape. So we do have a score now in this one. Vermees with the 1-0 lead over Kramer. 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Kramer in on the shot. He's in deep underneath. Jax remains up. Illegal head scissors. Ref didn't see that, I guess. Kramer dumps him, though. Works up the back and is able to get the takedown. So nice job scoring right at the end of the period for Kramer. He takes a 2-1 lead here going into the third. And he's going to go on the bottom. Kramer trying to work his way out of the bottom here. Vermees tying up his wrists. Kramer flat, but Vermees, both his legs wrapped up. Kramer trying to work himself up. There, Vermees lets his legs go now. Kramer back up to his base. Tries to come up to his feet. Vermees with the trapped arm chicken wing now. And Vermees lets Kramer go after he gets a little loose. Kramer up 3-1 now. 40 seconds to go here in the match. So we'll see if Kramer can hold him off or get another takedown and put this one away. Vermees in on a shot, but Kramer stuffs his head, trying to come around. They get back to their feet. Vermees in nice a couple times, but Kramer fighting it off, controlling Vermees' head. And we're still neutral. 13 seconds to go. Hope Kramer can protect his feet and his head here. Not get thrown or defend the shot that Vermees probably going to take at least one more here. Kramer gets a stall call. That's okay, only 3 seconds left. And he tries to come around right at the end. And Kramer's going to pick up the victory here for the Braves, 3-1. So far, step 1 and step 2 working of the Braves' plans in this one, moving some people to some different weights. Takes us up to 152. And senior Damon Williams for Cherokee.
For Cherokee, Damon Williams. For ELC, Cruz Hernandez.
And this is Cruz Hernandez for ELC. Doesn't look like maybe he's got too much weight on Williams. Williams had to weigh in at 145. Then he's eligible to wrestle 145 pounds or up one weight class, 152 pounds. So Coach Todd and the Braves elected to bump him up. Goes for the double underhook throw but misses and gives Hernandez the takedown. Right back up to his feet though, Williams. Trying to control Hernandez's head now. Hernandez brings him back down to the mat. So far, our strength of Hernandez looking pretty good. Williams, nice job of coming up again. Hernandez trying to lift, but they go out of bounds, and Williams still going to be on the bottom. So Hernandez is going to cut Williams loose. So 2-1 in this one. Hernandez with the 1-point lead on Williams in the first. Hernandez shoots in on a high crotch single. Oh, flips Williams over nicely with the fireman. Oh, and he's pressuring Williams' head into the mat. And he's going to give Williams a point for an illegal hold. I think maybe he slipped full Nelson in there. But I think Williams is on the bottom. Not sure that wasn't more like a power half, but so Williams up again, and he goes out of bounds. Hernandez going to cut him loose again. Let's see if Williams can keep his composure here. He's down 3-4 here. Still in the first. 10 seconds to go here. Oh, and Williams just about dumped him on his head for the 2 points and probably some near fall we got out of that one. And Hernandez is going to defer to Williams. Williams is going to go on the bottom again. And Hernandez chooses to ride him this time. Williams up and turns his hips. Doesn't get any separation, though. Hernandez going to try and work some wrists here. Williams up to his feet again. Hernandez brings him down pretty hard. Goes right back to work on Williams' head. Hernandez kind of comes out front a little bit, and Williams able to get a hand on a leg, but not enough to get it turned out. Hernandez just kind of holding a deep waist. Not sure. Maybe we could get a stall call on Hernandez here. Not really doing much from the top. I think if Damon could keep his head up off the mat, he might get that call. And we go out of bounds again. Damon stumbles a little bit there, but I think he's okay. 42 seconds left here in the second period. Williams to his feet again. Hernandez probably should have been on the count there. You do only have 5 seconds to return him to the mat. Or make an attempt. I guess you really don't have to get them all the way to the mat, but you do have to make an attempt to bring them back down. So again, not a whole lot from on top from Hernandez, but Williams moving on the bottom. Ooh, that could have been a defensive pin there that lasted any longer. And now I believe it's going to be Hernandez's choice, and he's going to go on the bottom. Being down 1 point, we'll see if Williams tries to turn him here, or maybe he'll cut him loose, go for the takedown to try to tie it up. I would imagine Williams will probably go to work here for a little bit, see what he can get from on top here. Williams, nice trapped arm chicken wing. And he does get Hernandez flat. And he's trying to run it around here. Maybe he can bring it back over. No. Thought he was maybe going to try to bring it back over his own knee there. Oh, now he's going to go for it. Taking the big step, trying to pull his head towards him with his foot. Not quite able to get it. And we're down to about a minute left in this one. Hernandez kind of powering his way out of that chicken wing. Oh! Williams grabs the other one. Gets them both. Oh. I guess the official did not like that chicken wing. Not sure what that was. They called him for an illegal hold. A locked hands, maybe. But he had his hands locked in the chicken wing, so I'm not sure. Hernandez able to pop out and get the reversal. So now he's up 7-3. I know Williams was upset about that call, but I hope he can hold on here, not give up any more points. This one going to be tight in the duel race. 30 seconds to go now. Don't think Hernandez maybe knows enough from the top position to put Williams away here unless Williams has to go over his own back to try and get out. And it looks like Williams is going to hold on. So Esterville gets the win 7-3. And then brings them back within 2 points of the Braves. 32-30. As we go up to 160 pounds. And we go back to our regular lineup here with Carson Furman at 160 pounds. Damon having a hard time getting off the mat here. They're going to help him out. So we're going to take a little injury time here for Damon, so we'll be back with a 160-pound match.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique.
All right, we're back here at 160 pounds. Carson Furman wrestling for Cherokee. He's a junior. And he's taking on Garrett Paulson, also a junior from ELC. So going to be a tight duel race here. We really need some wins here at 160 and 170 pounds as we're open at 182. Although possibly, I'm not sure whose match it is. Along with the flip at the beginning of the duel, whosever choice it is in the second period has to put their wrestler on the mat first. So if it worked out, I'm not sure where we're at in the duel that way, but if it did work out that Esterville had to put their wrestler out first, we could see what they do at 170. They do have a freshman listed, Austin Bradley, and if he went out against Brendan Fish, we wouldn't have a wrestler for 182, which is another freshman. So possibly, if they don't put a wrestler out, we could do a double forfeit at 170 and bump Brendan Fish up to 182 and possibly be able to keep our lead here. But it would be nice if we could get a win out of Furman in this one. That would give us at least a 5-point lead going into those last two matches where we have the potential of maybe giving up 6 at 182. So no score in this one. We're down to 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Carson Furman and Garrett Paulson. Paulson with a couple shots, but not really committed. Furman, very defensive wrestler, but if you make a mistake, he will capitalize. It's going to be Furman's choice. And he's going to defer. Paulson's going to start on the bottom. So we'll see what pinning combination Furman goes to here. So Paulson gets the escape here in the second and takes a 1-0 lead. Now in on a shot on Furman. He catches him for the takedown. So Paulson up 3-1 here as he tries to pull Furman back towards the middle of the mat. Furman trying to come up, and they go out of bounds. So we will start over. So Paulson with the escape and then the takedown. He's going to ride Furman out here in second as we go to the third, and it's going to be Furman's choice. And Furman's going to go on the bottom. Excuse me, to start the third. Furman up, but he doesn't get his hips cleared. And Paulson able to take him back down to the mat. Furman pops up again, but Paulson brings him back down pretty hard. He's got a minute and a half here. try and come up with some points. Midget wrestling. Furman back up to his feet, pushes away and gets the escape. So now he's within a takedown of tying it up here with a minute left to go in the match. And he's going to try and set up a shot here. Paulson kind of fights him off. Furman takes another shot, but not able to get underneath Paulson. Third shot by Furman. Kind of surprised we don't get a stall call here from Paulson as he backs up. "15 seconds to go here. See if Carson's got a takedown he can go to. Another reach by Furman. No warning though. Paulson takes a shot at the end, but not enough time left to get the takedown out of it. So he will win that one 3-1, and that's going to give ELC the 1-point lead, 33-32. And we're going to see what
at 170 pounds for Cherokee, Brendan Fish. ELC is open.
I'm guessing that Cherokee had to Oh, they did start at 182, right. So that was the last match, so I guess they would not have had to wrestle Brendan Fish either way. So so that ends it. Final score, Cherokee 38, ELC 33. So Cherokee makes it exciting, but they come out with the win at the end. Tomorrow night, Cherokee travels up to Spirit Lake for the Jerry Hinchin's duels. Several teams in that one, actually, they do pool play the beginning of the night and then match up with alike records at the end. So catch the Braves wrestling tomorrow night if you can. Thanks for listening, everybody.